Cater to today's youth and tell them my whole philosophy is to follow your dreams, build a path, and leave a legacy. So I do individual mentoring as far and as well as group mentoring as well. So what I wanted to talk about today kind of relates to Stephen here and my brother as well. But I wanted to do a talk today on believing and time. They're two of the most important things that I've encountered in my life. When it comes to believing in me, I'll give you a couple stories. I was in the Army for 8 years, deployed to Iraq, and I went through some good individual training where I had to go through this school called Air Assault School. And it's 10 days of what some people would describe as hell. I remember waking up one morning, it was probably 6 o'clock in the morning, and everybody else was still sleeping. We had just finished out our like 600 rep sit-ups for that day. And I remember waking up that day, and then that was to start the training. And then as we get going, I'm moving over to these different obstacles, and I have to climb this rope to get over to this obstacle. And I couldn't make it up the first time. And you basically get 2 tries to get up this rope. As I get up to the first time, I didn't make it, get back down. Basically have to recoup myself and kind of talk myself into it. I had some friends who went through the course with me. There was 12 who went through the course with me, and only 2 of us graduated. But as I'm going up this rope and I fell the first time, I get back down, I kind of have a little talk to myself and kind of figured that I was there for some reason or another. And they gave me a second chance, and as I'm climbing the rope, I was able to muster up the energy to get up over that rope and that obstacle at that point in time. I did fail a couple other events through there, but I did end up passing the course, which I was really, really excited about. But it was that point in time where I kind of realized that I had to have some sort of belief within me, and that same sort of belief carries within other people as well. I'll give you a separate story about my brother when he got into a terrible car accident here on Palm Coast Parkway as you're coming up over the bridge. But I was coming the opposite way, and I was actually headed to a party with my girlfriend then. And as I turn back and look around, I see a car similar to his. I didn't think nothing of it. So as I look back, I noticed his license plate frame. That's kind of what gave it away to me, that it was his car there. And as I pulled over right on the side of the overpass there, and I get out of the car, I start running over towards his car to figure out what was going on. He was in a terrible accident. I think he shattered both femurs, and he was unconscious at that point, which was pretty terrible. But I remember going up to the scene, and I was trying to keep my composure. Unfortunately for me, I'm always a bearer of bad news to my mother, poor mother. And I always try to keep her calm. I always try to tell her not to worry, that everything's going to be fine. And as I'm trying to tell her these things, it wasn't the first time that we've had these types of conversations. So she could already pick up in my voice that something was wrong, and I told her where we were at, kind of the gist of what had happened. So Palm Coast Parkway got backed up. It wasn't 3 lanes, it was 2 lanes back then. And as she parked and pulled over, started running up the overpass, I saw her, I went to her, I kind of explained to her what was going on. She immediately started yelling. I had to put my hand over her mouth to keep her from screaming because I didn't want my brother to hear me. And I said, if he hears you, he's going to panic and he might lose it as well. But as he goes through, to fast forward, as he goes through, there's a bunch of trials and tribulations that came up in his path as well, where they told him he wasn't going to be able to walk again. And a lot of other things came up there that, it was an eye-opener for us. We use that as a motivation to help push him through the obstacles that lay ahead, and it took him some time. But he didn't let that discouragement kind of stop him from moving forward. And I wanted to relay that to you, Stephen, that as quickly as these things come, as quickly as they can pass, it did take him some time to get up and walk again, but he didn't let that discouragement, what people tell him, kind of let that stop him from moving forward. I believe just as quickly as what happened to you came, I believe that it can absolutely pass as well. So I wanted to share those things with you guys. I also wanted to explain something real quick on timing and time in general. And I think this kind of is important and relates as well. We're all given the same amount of hours in a day, and it's how you use those hours in a day. even if you have successful people and unsuccessful people, there's only 24 hours in a day. And if you measure Oprah Winfrey's time versus a homeless person's time, they're still afforded the same opportunity. It's what you do within those 24 hours that separates you and make you the same as the other people. So how you utilize that time is kind of what sets you apart and what is able to make you move forward. So I wanted to bring those things and kind of light of encouragement to you and let you know that we all believe that you'll be able to walk again and that we all stand with you. Again, my name is Fabian. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come out for this event. I appreciate everything that we're all doing for Steve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Man, Joey, who'd you be?